proper way to make a proposal for MyCatca.com. When you want to do this correctly, you want to, if this is the first time ever being here, go to sign up and you have the following information to fill out. Of course, it defaulted for the email that I've used in the past. Once you fill all this information, what's going to happen is that you're going to receive a confirmation on your end at your email. So don't forget, from here, you now need to log into your credentials. So I'll show you what it looks like on my end as a presenter who wants to propose. Go to the dashboard, go to speaker, and then create proposal. Here, all this information you will have to include: first name, last name, city, cell phone, and so forth. Make sure you put a description of who you are, in the sense like a bio in here. Then the session title, and then don't forget the subjects it will cover, more the merrier, and the target that you think believe it. If you believe it's all of these topics, then click on all of them for the audience. This is the description where you would put in of what your session is about. Now, you have 2 days to choose from. Then don't forget, if it's a 60-minute talk, and if you just need cheers, just indicate that. This is for if you have want a fee for the attendees to come. Usually it deals with material supplies. That's where you would include that. And then you would want to put an email indication for how you want to get paid for the materials that you're purchasing. If there's any additional speakers, do you include that information here? And then here's the important bit for the honorarium. It's defaulted to $200 for 60 minutes and so forth. If you believe you don't deserve an honorarium in any sense, because CRA is required as a T4A that would be received after, because to accept your contract, you will need to give your SIN number. If you have a video to provide that is after the convention, it's a recording. So this is not the recording during the convention. This is the recording that will be provided prior to convention to occur. So it will go to a safe site, and then teachers will have access to it after convention. You just click on this button and you will realize $120 is requested. If you need accommodations of any sense, this is where you will fill this part, in the sense that if you present the next morning to CatCa, this is where you would put this, and then further information will be provided for that later on. Important for travel reasons, so select where you're coming from. And do you need release time, meaning a sub for your teaching for that day? An invoice will be needed from your school board to be provided to our treasurer. Just giving you a heads up, but this is important to let us know where you're coming from. And then if you are an actual teacher that has to come to teachers convention, then you just select the prep time that you are entitled for too. But then once again, you need to actually get your school board to give that invoice. Once you're done, you just press submit, and then you're set to go. And then from my end, if there is an issue that you have, don't forget you have to put the required fields. So here are the required fields in red, hence the fact it's highlighted. Once that's all filled out, you press submit, and then it gets saved into your dashboard. So if you go back to proposals, you will realize there's one right there because I've tested one earlier. And then I look at them as a program chair. And then from there, I'll approve. And then you get an auto-generated email indicating that you have to do the next step by providing your SIN number or GST number to finish it off. Hopefully this helps.